Hey guys, it's Veronica. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Make sure you go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel so you can follow along on my nursing journey. So on today's episode, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my background and what kind of nursing program I'm in. So I am in an accelerated nursing program at Montclair State University. And it's a very fast-paced program. It's only 18 months, but at the end of it, it's you get your master's in nursing. So I'm super excited about that, and it will be worth it. I promise it will be worth it. That's what I keep telling myself. But let's do a little bit of backtracking and kind of talk about me and my little journey. So I graduated from Montclair State in 2019 with a bachelor's in exercise science. My original goal was to go into physical therapy, and after volunteering at the hospital for 2 years, I was like, I don't know if this is for me. So then I was like, okay, I'll go into occupational therapy. It's still very similar, a little different, but I will like that better. Didn't want to do that either. So then once I graduated Montclair from the exercise science program, I was working at Equinox at the time for about, I think, 2 years. And I got just promoted to operations manager, so I was super happy about the promotion. But then after a little while, I realized that it might not be what I was hoping for it to be. I didn't really want to go into assistant general manager and then general manager in the long run. I don't know, I was just really stressed out with the whole situation. So I wanted to find something else that I really enjoyed, even though it was a great experience. I've learned so much from that company, and it has helped me with school and also my small business, so it's been super helpful. But so I decided to go into nursing school, and I was originally going to go to the county program that we have here. I applied and I didn't get in. So I had to redo micro. That was absolutely awful because when I was redoing it, it was all at home because the pandemic was happening. So we were doing everything at home. It was absolutely awful. I literally had bacteria in my house they sent us a whole lab kit, and you had to do all sorts of bacterias and experiments in your own home. So that was great. But I passed finally, eventually. I passed, and I applied again, but I never heard back. So I was like, you know what, I'm just not waiting anymore. I feel like nobody wants me to go into a nursing program, so let me just start looking. So I've always heard about accelerated programs, and from what I've heard from people is that it's really difficult. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work in a small amount of time. So I was like, there's no way, that's not for me. But then I started researching more, and I was like, this sounds great because you get your bachelor's at the end of it. But it is really expensive. All the programs that I looked around here are super expensive, and I was like, wow. But it is done within a year and a half to maybe 3 years. So it's a short amount of time. It's a lot of money, but it's worth it. So I applied to Felician University. I was just about to do my entrance exam, and then I was like, I don't want to go there anymore. I just don't have a really good feeling. So I kept looking for different programs, and I found a program at Montclair. It was a fairly new program, but I was like, what's the risk, you know? Let's just do it. Maybe I'll get lucky and they'll accept me. So I applied to the pre-licensure Masters of Nursing program at Montclair. I got accepted. I am the second cohort, so it's still a very fairly new program. So everybody's still kind of learning, their things, but overall the professors are fantastic. They're super helpful. And yeah, so I'm really happy with the program. And plus I went there to undergrad, so I'm still very familiar with the campus. So it just makes things a little bit easier for me. So then let's talk about prereqs for nursing. So the prereqs for most nursing school programs are NP1, microbiology, chemistry, some type of math, and some type of writing typically. So I didn't actually have to do any other prereqs for my nursing program for Montclair, other than the ones I already had, so that was super easy. And yeah, so I was really happy with that. I didn't have to do any additional work, because some of the programs, like I was looking in different states, just for the fun of it, and they actually required like biology and additional math, like pre-calc and stuff, and I didn't have to do that here in Jersey, so I was super thankful. So the program is 18 months, and during that 18 months, it's some online, some in person. So last semester I had advanced pharmacology, advanced pathophys, and I can't remember my third class. Advanced pathophys. I can't remember the third one. I don't know why I can't remember it. But I had 3 different classes, and those classes were all online. So it started in the summer, so it was throughout the whole summer, 15 weeks, and it was rough. It was rough trying to adjust to all accelerated and online learning, but we made it. I got A's and B's, 1 B, so I was really happy. It was worthwhile, I guess. And now I'm taking genetics and informatics. Those 2 classes are online, and fundamentals is both online and in person. So we have lab clinical, which is in person. We have a lab lecture, which is in person for that class, but then we have a lot of online work. So it's a lot of studying to do. They actually recommend that you do not work while you're in the accelerated nursing program, because of how much work you have to do, and you should be available at all times. For me personally, that's not possible because that's my only source of income. So I have to, so I babysit to make money, which is flexible hours. So in case I need to do anything, they're very flexible. And then I am per diem at the hospital on the weekends. So that's super flexible too, and has nothing to do with school. So it actually works out in my case. And then, let's see, clinicals. So right now, well actually, oh, that's the other class. We had health assessment. So that class, we have lab clinicals right now, and until the end of this year, we'll continue having lab clinicals. Once the new year hits, then that's when we start going to hospitals. So we haven't been in the hospital yet. I've been in the hospital because I work in the hospital, but yeah. So lab clinicals start then, and we're around, like, I think the Essex County area, Essex, Bergen, yeah. We'll be up there. So I'm really excited for lab clinicals to start. I can't wait. I personally think that's the best part, even though a lot of people hate clinicals. But I mean, in the end, that's what you're going to be doing. So I would much rather be doing hands-on work than taking an exam, in my case. I don't know, I get too stressed out with exams. Yeah, so that's really it for my accelerated program. It's a lot of work. It's super stressful. But at the end of this program, after 18 months, so next December, I'll have a master's in nursing, which I cannot wait. I cannot wait to start working and making really good money, hopefully, fingers crossed. But it is a journey, and it is a lot of studying and work, so I gotta keep pushing. But make sure you guys, if you guys have any questions at all, make sure you leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys have about applying, anything like that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.